Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest today. His name is Shahjahan Joel. This is the CEO of WP Manage Ninja. Of course, you may not know about WP Manage Ninja. This is the company behind Fluent Forms, Fluent CRM, Fluent Support, and so on. Today, he has a special product that we are going to be discussing. And guys, you really need to listen to this because this is going to be a game changer in the WordPress field. All right, so Joel, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mac, for having me.
Okay, so I'm super excited today because last week when you told me the idea of the product you are working on, I was really shocked. But I don't want to spoil anything. I want you to talk about this brand new product that you've recently produced and about to release. So tell me about it.
Okay, so if you already using our products, right? And you see that our target always actually helping small businesses, agency owners, and we saw the market gap in here. Like if you really want a booking form, very good booking form, you have kind of only one option, and that is like Calendly.
Yes.
And in WordPress, you don't have any good option for build a beautiful, manageable, we sync with your existing workflow. That's kind of impossible to have. So that's why last couple of months, the last 6 months, we were trying to solve the problem in WordPress and integrate that with our existing product portfolio. And that's why we build booking forms. The idea is actually like you can build a booking form in less than 5 minutes, connect with your Google account, Google Calendar, Zoom, even Google Meet, and you will be ready to go. And it will actually, it's self-hosted in WordPress, and you can, share with, embed in your form, add in your, page, or, create a landing page, beautiful landing page, and people can actually, start, scheduling their time, offer slot for even paid. You can accept payment. Like say, if you are a creator, you want to give consultancy, you want to charge like $100 per hour, and you can give that to the user. It's very easy to use, very slick.
Yeah, so I'm looking at FluentBooking. It has a lot of similarities with Calendly. Now, one thing I like about this is the fact that we don't have to commit to, let's say, a monthly subscription. This is going to be hosted on WordPress. So tell me, what other benefits do we have now with FluentBooking as compared to services like Calendly?
Yeah. So, last couple of months, I was using, Calendly. I purchased their, top level, plan, and even their team plan, I think, and used it like to understand how they're solving problem. And it is really, really good. The problem is with the, in the WordPress user, when you are using a SaaS tool like Calendly for your booking, you are missing everything in your WordPress, right? Because Calendly is not integrated with your WordPress. This data is hosted in their server. You are not owning the data. You cannot connect the data with your WordPress thing. So in FluentBooking, it's in your WordPress. Like when someone actually visits your page, if they already give you the email address or logged in user or a friend, CRM user, we already know the data. So we already pre-fill the data. When you see a booking, you are, meeting details, you are seeing all the, other related information, like say friend CRM profile, if he's the user, if he paid you anything, purchased a thing. So basically it's already integrated with your WordPress. So if you're a WordPress user, then I don't think how Calendly will help you because it's just a calendar tool. But if you use a FluentBooking, then it's integrated with your, your shop, your marketing tool, your membership tool, everything. You're getting all the data with it. So that's a big benefit. And another thing is if you have a team, like you are paying in Calendly, I think you are paying like $10 or $12 per month per user. Okay, so it's when your business will grow, it will be a big expense. But in FluentBooking, we don't have any cap.
Right.
Like you can add,
I like that.
You can add Yeah, you can add even 10 your members, 100 of our members. You're not paying, extra.
So
it's already integrated. You are owning everything.
So basically what you're saying is you purchase Fluent Booking and you don't have to worry about the monthly fees. You just buy it once and then you just continue using it. And you also
and if someone actually purchases our lifetime deal in the launch deal, because if you remember correctly, our Fluent CRM was like only $99 for single site. Okay, in the launch time. After 2 weeks, it's gone. So people who actually purchase the early bird, they're like just paying once and they're getting everything, for lifetime support, update, everything.
Yeah, to be honest, I just want to take a little break and just talk about Fluent CRM. I'll be honest with you, Joel, because when you first got in touch with me about Fluent CRM, I was very skeptical because I was thinking to myself, will this work? This company, who are they? Where have they come from? I wasn't really sure. But I want to tell my audience and your audience as well that till today, I'm still using Fluent CRM, and it's the best decision I've ever made. It's an amazing product. So,
I get all the time. I get this all the time. Even if they are, paying our annually. So when I last time this year when I go to the Athens in Greece, lots of people like. With the T-shirt, he remember the WP Manager logo, and they come to me and say, "Hey, you're from WP Manager." I say, "Yes, I use your Fluent CRM, Fluent Forms. So what the next thing?
Yes.
I want to purchase it." So that's kind of it's really like it's always a proud moment for me, and that's what I want to do. Like helping the small businesses, agencies, creators. That's the main goal.
Yes. So now let's go back to something which I think is very important that you mentioned. You mentioned that the main advantage of using Fluent Booking is you have the data. So right now I'm just thinking to myself, okay, if we have Fluent Booking installed on our website, that means anyone who subscribes can be added to email automation system. Anyone who subscribes can be tagged. You can send them emails later on. But on Calendly, that data is sitting on Calendly. Now, this is a major disadvantage because obviously, as business owners, we want to be able to talk to our customers regularly. So my main question now is, let's say, because I'm a Fluent CRM user, I have Fluent Forms. Let's say I want to create an advanced form for bookings. Can I do that? Because with Calendly, you can't really add all these fields to make complicated booking forms. Can we do that with Fluent Booking?
Yeah, definitely. So we have two things. Like you want a very simple form, simple custom data. You can do that within the Fluent Booking, and you can use Fluent Booking standalone. You don't have to use our other product. Okay, it's a standalone solution. But if you use Fluent Forms, you can even make very, very complicated forms. Like say you have like 50 form fields, and in a point you want a booking form. You can actually reference a booking form in your Fluent Booking and add that. So that's the kind of integration, deep integration we did. So so if you simple forms, you can always do that even without Fluent Forms. If you want complicated thing, you can then use that with Fluent Forms. Even if you are a Fluent Forms free user, you can also do that. So that's the flexibility we are giving in Fluent Booking.
I see what you mean. So you're saying we can use Fluent Booking out of the box and it will have like the basic fields. You don't need any other plugins with that.
Yeah.
But if you want to add complicated forms where you're collecting more data from your users, then it integrates very well with Fluent Forms. That is fantastic. But now let me give you
you don't have to buy Fluent Forms. Okay, even you don't have to buy Fluent Forms. Like you can do all the things in the free version.
Fantastic. Now let me ask you. Now I'm going to put you on the spot here because I'm already a user of Fluent CRM. So let's say someone books right? And the booking is successful, but I want to automate some emails, thank them for booking. And perhaps maybe after 2 days, I want to give them, let's say, an offer to one of my products. Can I do that with Fluent CRM?
Of course. So, so we have a very, very, good integration with Fluent CRM. So things can, automate things like that. Say someone actually, if someone booked a schedule with you, okay? And you want to send some, preparation email, like say you are doing this video, someone booked a, doing a video or a, consultation. You want to send email like, hey, thank you for booking. Now we will talk about these things. Can you send me these details? And this can be template, like you always do that. So you don't have to do, manually. You can do these things, all things as like automated way. So that is, one thing that you can always do. Like the next thing is actually how to be after, say you completed a meeting with someone, and now you have a follow-up things that you want to do that. So something like you can do something like that after a meeting, after half an hour, you have to send an email like, okay, we had a great talk, something like that. Please let me know if you have any other question. I will try to answer something like that. So maybe after 1 week, you want to send another automated email. Okay, do you need another booking? Say something like this, say a personal coach or a gym or your yoga class. After 1 week, you want to follow up. Like you can actually, do another, booking here. Here is the link. You can do that.
Okay, so the integration is already in Fluent CRM. So let's say you create
a full integration.
Okay, so the question is, let's say you create a booking. Am I able now to see that booking when I open up Fluent CRM to create an automation?
Yeah. Of course, I think that's kind of, it will be live in a very fast version. You can do that in Fluent CRM. Even when you actually see a booking, then you can see their Fluent CRM profile. Then with the Fluent CRM, you can see all the, history of the person, like the purchase history, their support ticketing, form submission, everything, how many emails you sent previously, how, if they clicked any link of everything. So, I can say that you cannot do any with the booking platform in the world. So if you're a WordPress user, no other company, no other product has this type of integration with your existing WordPress ecosystem.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, here's the thing. We know there's page builders out there. There's Divi, Elementor, Bricks Builder. We have Gutenberg. We have all these page builders and blocks coming up. So does FluentBooking work with all of these? Okay,
so it will work. So far, we tested all the page builders. It's working all the page builders. We have a dedicated block for Gutenberg. So if you use Gutenberg, then you will get it, or you can see that visually. You can style a bit. We will improve that. Our team currently working on Divi integrated widget. So may available next week or even tomorrow. I don't know yet. I can promise it will be available for you. In Divi, you can also use shortcode. So we have method like shortcode. You can copy the shortcode, you can use in any page builder, and it will always work. Okay, but definitely for the Divi users, we have a many Divi users actually use our product, our Fluent from Fluent CRM. So we have a fan base in Divi community. So definitely we want to do that. We may add, dedicated widget for other, page builders like Elementor, Beaver, and other page builders, and we'll try that. It always depends on what our customers want. Like, if many of our customers actually want, okay, I use say something a new page builder, can you add an integration? Definitely, if we get multiple requests, we will add that to our roadmap and we will build that. And this is how we build product. You already know that. Like, I personally talk with a lot of customers, our Facebook group, support ticket, everywhere. And we take those feedbacks and work on those. And this is how we build product. That's kind of one thing that we always value. Like, we build products with customer.
Fantastic.
And also, we will have a dedicated landing page for each of your form. Okay, you can enable that. Even it does not matter which theme or hosting are there, you will get a very dedicated, page, landing page of your booking, like currently, and it will work. And the UI is very beautiful. Even I can say like it's better than Calendly, and even you don't have to paste the shortcut in a page. You don't need a create a page for your booking form. Like you can literally you can build a form, build a booking form, and share that within a minute. So
Fantastic.
that's the idea.
No, that is brilliant. So now I've built a new website called Divi University, and straight away.
Okay.
I can see how I can start using FluentBooking. For example, I'm going to have, because this is purely a Divi membership website. So I can see myself doing one-to-ones using FluentBooking. I can see myself doing like groups, and people can choose which dates to choose to attend. But my question now is, let's say I want to do a live show, but I want to do it in such a way that it's almost like a webinar, like how a webinar is set up. Can I do this with FluentBooking? And also, I only want to choose, let's say, one date. I don't want a recurring date like every Monday of every week. No, just one day. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can do that actually. So you can, create a calendar. You can only make, so our availability is very flexible. You can manage the availability. You can create specific availability for the specific, booking form. Okay, you can actually add multiple event types. Say you create an event type. Say it's a webinar. Okay, you will do like say next Monday you want to do that. Okay, and then you will just create that in. You will create only one slot, and from that slot. You can, with the URL parameter, we have URL parameter thing, like you can select a specific date, like this date I want to show by default. So when someone actually click on that link, they will, it will be pre-opened, okay, in that date. People have to just click the next, and even you can actually add the pre-filled data, like their first name, last name, your email, because when you send an email, you already have those data. Like in FluentCRM, you can, have there's smart codes to put that, or even if you use the external, marketing software, you can also put that. And then you just register there, like all the form. Even if the user is logged in, they will logged in, or FluentCRM customer contact. Those data will be already automated pre-filled. And people have to just click purchase. If it's a paid event, they will click the purchase, and they will, fill up the, payment details. And if it's a free, it will be straightforward. Like, it will take only few seconds for the users to sign up your, webinar.
Okay.
So and the interesting thing is actually it's a group event, right?
Yes.
And when you see that, group event, then you can see all the people in a single, booking. Like you can export that, you can search that, how many people actually signed up for a specific, group slot, and you can see all those things.
Fantastic. That is brilliant. Now, when I looked at the dashboard, I noticed that you had Google Meet. You also had Zoom. There was also another one. What was the third one? Twilio?
Yeah, Twilio is coming next week. Yeah.
Next week? Okay. But I don't see YouTube Live,
Microsoft
for example.
Calendar.
So what about those other services? Are you going to add more services, or how is that going to work?
So that's the idea. Like from the integration part, but the calendar part, we have Google Meet. Then Google Calendar Sync. So Google Calendar Sync is very, very rich. Like even it's richer than any other SaaS platforms too. So you can actually connect your multiple calendars. Say you have a work calendar and a personal calendar. Mm-hmm. You want to accept booking only if you are available in both.
Okay.
Right. So if you have a work calendar as well as in a personal calendar, then you want to book that make available. So that's like two-way sync. Like when someone actually book in your site, it will be automatically go to your Google.com calendar. Okay.
Wow.
So that's kind of the two things. If you manually add a event in your Google Calendar, then FluentBooking won't let anyone to book that time in your website, even if you add manually. So it's like two-way sync. So the initial idea is actually, building something that works very well with like minimal features. So that's what we did actually. In the coming months, we will have, other, calendar, like in the pipeline, we have like, mail dev or web dev integration. So people can integrate with any of their, custom, mail server, calendar server. Then we will have like Microsoft. Lots of people use Microsoft products.
Yes.
So yeah, that's also, coming. So that's something like we will, build this, calendar integrations or video conferencing integrations, based on the feedback we will get from the users. But these are like our just starting point.
Okay, that's fantastic. Now, you see, this product, FluentBooking, definitely it's a product for enabling WordPress users to make money, with these bookings. So the question I want to ask you is, let's say you've set up your bookings. Is there a way of collecting payments? Do I have to integrate this with WooCommerce, or do I need to integrate it with all these other paid platforms? Does FluentBooking do its own way of collecting money?
So the thing is actually like about the payment, we thought about it. We worked on it actually. We have payment, but the backstory, let me do that. Like when you actually take payments from some, your customers, it should be super frictionless. Like they should get a very native experience. Like in few clicks, they can pay you. Because the more complicated you will make, it will be the more people drop from the checkout.
Correct.
So payment we actually did. We currently support only Stripe, but I think PayPal is also coming. So like when someone actually put the information, they can, it will be a native experience. They can pay with the Stripe, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and those type of things. You can actually take the payments, and it's really frictionless. It will feel very native, and we have a very powerful reporting and all those things. You can see how many people paid you for a booking or something like that. So yeah, it's already payment integrated. We will have more payment gateways in the coming days.
Okay, so now let's talk about different types of services that you can do with FluentBooking, so that you can make money. I can give you one-to-one bookings. They can also video consultancy, one-to-one. Okay, what other ideas can we use FluentBooking with to make us more money?
Okay, so our current use case for FluentBooking is for So the current use case of FluentBooking is actually like sell your time slot. So like you want to sell like make available yourself like 3 hours per day, and you can do that in the FluentBooking. In the next in a couple of months, it will be more use cases, more type of event types. Say like you want sell your concert ticket. Okay,
wow.
You can do that. Say you have a salon. Okay, so you have a customer. You do web design. You have your customer is actually salon. People can actually book the salon seats. Like, okay, there's the seats, they can do that. You are doing like, say, yoga classes, like every Monday you do that. You can do that currently, but we will dedicate to that. Our goal is actually even, the thing is actually like, we want to do something like, even if you sell hotel or some hotel rooms, like, renting hotel rooms or something, you can do that, but not right now. But that's like our ultimate goal. So let me tell you a backstory. The FluentBooking, the name was actually the first version, like 3-4 months ago. When we started the project, after 2-3 months, then the project name was from the starting. The project name was like Fluent Calendar. Like right. We want to just replace the Calendly in WordPress. Then after few months. Then I see that like, okay, we are, we can do that. What else I can do? Which the other complicated things people, are struggling in WordPress related to booking. Then I thought it's similar thing with the salon booking in a concert or a physical event, like a meetup, something like that. People also struggle with those things. So we also want to, automate that. Then we actually renamed the project. and then we made it like FluentBooking.
What's the pricing? And for those early adopters, do you have anything special for them?
Okay, so the for early adopters, so we have a very great offer. Like we always do that in other products. So next say 2 weeks max, we will have a very great offer. So you will just have to pay like one time, and you will have the lifetime support, updates, everything. So our pricing, currently the pricing model is actually the pricing you're seeing in the website right now. So that's kind of the the one time price, and you will have to pay that. And after that, it will be something like the same pricing will be just yearly pricing. So our single site license is like $99 per $99 for lifetime. Now that will be converted to $99 per year. So if you miss that, then the next people who will buy it, they have to pay like $99. Okay. So, for example, our current single site lifetime deal price is $99, and after this deal, say after 2 weeks, it will be like $99 per year. Okay. So if you don't buy it and later see you need that, then kind of you have to pay like $99 per year for that. So if you see that you need that in near future, or you can sell that as a service to your customers, if you're you build sites for businesses, then definitely I would take a look. So yeah, so that's the kind of the.
So regarding this lifetime license, you said $99 for, is that one license?
So that is $99 one license. We have like 5 site license, and also 50 site license that you can purchase.
Okay, so basically, if you're like a design agency and you'd like to create booking websites for your clients, obviously the 50 site license will be ideal.
Definitely.
But
I can say you in the Fluent CRM, our most I think the highest license we sell, that's a 50 site license. Even some people purchase the 5 site license, later they just upgrade it within the time. So so that's the what people did in our Fluent CRM.
Right. So once this lifetime deal is gone, it's gone for good. Is that correct?
Definitely, because as a business, we have to sustain it. We have to make it sustainable. So if we just only sell the lifetime, we cannot sustain the business, or we cannot improve it because we need a payable income. But for initially we do that because we want some customer power users, so we can work with them, we can talk with them, or what's their pain point, what's the problem they are facing, what can things can improve. That's the kind of the goal. Like we want you guys, for the early adopters, you need to work with you and make it more valuable.
No, that makes a lot of sense, because if you just make it lifetime, you're just going to get the money once, but the product needs to be updated over and over again. You have developers that you need to pay, you got rents that you need to pay. So I understand how that is. So I would also like to add to that and say, I also have an affiliate link, and if you purchase Fluent Booking using my affiliate link, I've got some templates for Divi, and I'm also working on templates for Elementor. These come in as a plugin. You just install it, and I'm giving away all these for free if you purchase it using Fluent Booking. And also I'll be doing a lot of tutorials showing you guys how to use Fluent Bookings and all the ideas that you may need. So anyway, Joel, thank you very much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing many more updates, many more features. At the moment, I played around with Fluent Booking. I cannot find anything negative.
Yeah.